Hi everyone. Today we're gonna talk about section 6.9 annuity and annuities is followed by the formula under here. A equal to D time parentheses 1 plus R over M power mt minus 1, everything divided by R over M. Everything's in here, I believe all of you should know, unless only this D. Okay, so what D in here, what does that mean? You can understand that the annuities in here is like what is amount after 2 years um, after 2 years you invest for a regular deposit with amount of each year, each month, or something like that. So similar, like you have like something like life insurance. You have to put the money into the life insurance every month, something like that, and then about like 20 or 30 years later, you may have like a very huge amount for the interest and total amount after invest. So D in here is actually the regular deposits, which is amount you deposit each year, each month, or and so on, right? And similar with the formula for compound interest, you have A is balance of account after 2 years, and R is annual interest rate in decimal form, and M is number of compounding periods in 1 year. Okay, so let's try to take a look in an example down here. So a more conservative investment account pays 3% interest. So which mean R in here equal to 0.03. And if you deposit $5 a day into this account, okay, so say $5 a day, which mean D equal to $5. Okay. So how much will you have after 10 years? Okay, so we have T in this case 10 years. And because we are paying, we are deposits $5 a day, so this should also be compound daily, which M equal to 365. So I assume 1 years equal to 365 days. Okay, so then you will have to apply the formula A equal to D time with let's see the formula. 1 plus R over MT over M for MT. Okay. So it's going to be 1 plus R over M that's power MT minus 1 close parenthesis, and then everything divided by okay, so look correct. Okay, so then we have R over M. Okay, so from here I can have R over M equal to 0.03 divided by 365. If you use a calculator, you have 3 divided by 365. You have a very small number, so I'm just gonna keep like that. And what about M times T? We have 365 multiplied by 10. Then you have 365 0 or 3065 3650. Okay. Now you're gonna just substitute into it. So I have D is 5 times 1 plus 0.03 over 365. Everything over 3650 and minus 1, and I have to have a big parenthesis here, and then divide by 0.03 divided by 365. Okay, I also want to have a small parenthesis here. Okay, so now I will use my calculator to do this problem. So let me open my calculator. 83. Okay. So here is my calculator. Okay. I will give me things. Okay. 5. You know what? I will need to have a big parenthesis first, and then 5 multiply with another parenthesis with a small parenthesis inside with 1 plus 0.03, and then I divide it by 365, and then I close parenthesis with the power of 3650, and then I minus 1, close the parenthesis, close the big parenthesis for the numerator, and then divide by, now I will need the denominator. So for this one, you have to very carefully. You may have to have, when you use calculator, you have like another big parenthesis here. So so the calculator can understand that you want to consider is a group for the numerator. If you don't do that, then then later this time is maybe considered as 1 divided by the stuff down here. So that is the reason why. Okay, now also at the bottom you need to have a parenthesis and put 0.03 3 divided by 365, and then close parentheses, and then you enter. That should be the answer. So the answer now is amount that you will have after 10 years, 21,282 dollars. Okay, part 07. Okay, so this is amount after 10 years for investing investing $5 a day. Okay, so another question is let me circle this one. Another question is how much is from the interest. It means you need to have you need to find the interest. Just say um, interest will be equal to the amount A, and you subtract for the amount that you put into in the total amount that you put in the balance in your account for 10 years. So let's say $5 per day. So that means 5 times 365, which means 1 year. And then you multiply by 10 years. Okay, so $5 per day. So you have 365 years, and you have 10. Or you can just multiply by 3,650. So that's gonna be equal to 21,282.07 minus for if you use a calculator, let me open this. So I have okay. So I have 5 and multiplied by 3,650, and then I have 18,250. Okay, then when you use the 21,282.07 here, subtract for 18,250, you will have say 21,282.07 minus for 1,8250. Then you will have 3,0232.07. So then that should be the interest amount that you got after 10 years. Okay, so this is the interest. And this is all you need to know for this section. So I'm gonna stop here, and if you have questions, please get into the class. Otherwise, you can go ahead and do the assignment, and then we're gonna come to the review exam for number 2. And at this time, you guys should make sure to the check for the number 2 also. That will give you 3 extra points for for the exam number 2. So you should understand that for the checklist, in order to get the full 3 point, you need to do all the problem in review exam and submit it on Blackboard. So let me know if you still confused with it, because I noticed that in the last checklist number 1, I noticed that many of you didn't submit the checklist. So if you need to understand or not sure what happened, please talk to me, email me, or any way you can do to understand this. Okay, I'm gonna see you next time.